always see people making all of the common mistakes, such as them thinking they could just automatically somehow hit 1K days like it's nothing, with absolutely zero effort being put into their videos. But as I always tell everybody, going viral is a literal skill that you guys need to master. It's not something you could do just based off of luck and your video just magically hitting the algorithm just because you post it at a good time or you're just running a good product, which is absolutely not the case because there's so many different things that you guys have to do in order if you want to hit that $10,000 mark per month, and not just revenue, but profit. So clearly, if you want to hit 10K a month in profit, which isn't something that everybody could just do, it's not going to be a simple process. So I'm going to be breaking everything down in this video on exactly the things that you're really going to want to focus on. And just so you guys know, I'm not just another YouTuber bullshitting on how to make money with dropshipping. You guys can see I'm literally at $8,400 for the month already in revenue. So clearly, if we're only 10 days in, which it's October 10th as the day that I'm recording this video, and I have over 60% profit margins, I'm clearly going to smash that 10K profit mark by the end of this month. And not only I'm able to take products from $0 to $10,000 a month in profit, I have so many students inside of my coaching program smashing these numbers like it's absolutely nothing, with just some of the minority of the things that I will be discussing throughout this entire video. So clearly, the things I'll be discussing throughout this video has not only helped me, but has helped them as well. So just make sure you guys are listening all the way to the end of this video. Don't just read the chapters of this video and what certain chapters are about, because you guys will be missing out on a lot of information if you guys don't fully watch the video entirely through. And as of course, if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that real quick and turn on those post notifications, because I will be uploading a shitload of content like this all throughout Q4. And if you guys really want to succeed with organic dropshipping in Q4, then you're not going to want to miss out on any future uploads that I do have upcoming, because you will not hear any other YouTuber talking about the shit that I do on YouTube, especially not for free. So without anything more needed to be said, grab a pencil and a paper and take notes all throughout this video so you guys can actually absorb the information rather than you just listening to me talk. So we're going to be getting into the steps that you guys are going to want to be taking, such as optimizing your For You page before you actually post, what makes a good and bad video, and of course I will show you guys examples, the essential things that you guys are going to want to have to make the recording process so much easier. And of course I'll be going over exactly what even makes a video viral, because if we're able to go viral, then obviously we will be making money. And I will be going over some of the apps that you guys need to have installed on your Shopify store, not only to increase your AOV, but also increase your conversion rate, which is going to be very important if you guys really want to make money. So let's get straight into it. So of course, as you guys already know, you should be warming up your new account before you even post, but it gets a little more in depth than that. And what you're really going to want to be focusing on when you guys are warming up your account is actually optimizing your For You page. So once you do post, you are targeting the audience that would actually buy your product. And it is very simple to optimize your For You page, whether if that's on Instagram or TikTok. The same exact strategy applies for both. And all you need to do is to do this for 5 to 10 minutes every single day until you guys stop running the product. And yes, you do need to continue to warm up your account even after you guys do initially make your first post. And that's one thing that a lot of people don't understand or don't actually do, which is also another reason why their videos may not be performing as good as they should be. But when you guys are warming up your brand new account in the 4 to 5 days before you guys actually make your first post, you guys will have to do that for 30 minutes to an hour each day. But like I said, once your account is warmed up, you only have to do it for 5 to 10 minutes per day. So for every video that your audience would be targeted towards, or videos that they would watch, just engage with those videos and fully watch those videos through and give that watch time. And you guys would know if your Explore page or your For You page is being fully optimized if you guys are constantly seeing videos that is within your targeted audience. And a bonus tip that I could give you guys to use is, after you guys are fully optimized on your account, get creative and get ideas from the videos that your audience already watches. And this could be trends, sounds they listen to, or even you guys could replicate some of these videos. And this would just make the videos that you guys are posting much more familiar to them, giving you guys more trust, which will just make them want to buy from you even more, because it's just so familiar to them seeing the same type of content. And if you guys can implement that around your products, you guys will just make so much more money. And also another tip, within the 4 to 5 days of you creating your account, post 5 draft videos. And before you guys actually upload anything inside of your drafts, make sure you guys put your descriptions, and the description could be anything. And if you guys do that, it will make the account seem more authentic towards Instagram or TikTok, which will allow you to be pushed onto the algorithm much more, making these platforms think you're not a bot by just straight up posting videos. So now, of course, if you guys want to make $10,000 a month in profit, you can't just push out shitty videos and expect them to convert. So let's go over an example of what a good video looks like and what a bad video looks like. So I'm just going to pop up the bad video up on the screen right now.
TikTok made me buy it. It turns any drink into a slushie.
So of course, the worst thing that stands out in this video is literally everything. The background isn't aesthetic. The video isn't being recorded still as it should be on a tripod. The hook is terrible and it makes the video too salesy, and this will just encourage people to honestly just keep swiping away. Remember, people are on these platforms to be entertained, so you can't push out these salesy looking videos. And of course, the video should be way more fast paced so it can actually keep the viewer engaged, because to be honest, if this was me watching the video, I would have just been swiped off. And if you guys don't have those main things perfected in your video, I'm sorry, but it will not go viral. The background must look aesthetic and professional, and something as simple as getting a cheap white tabletop from IKEA would have made this video look 10 times better. You never want to record a product with just your hands, but of course there will be some products that you actually can do that with. But for this product, it should have been set up on a tripod showing off different angles of the product. Next, the hook should never be some shit like TikTok made me buy this. And if you guys are using a hook like this, you are just cooking yourself. And the next hook, which was it turns any drink into a slushy, it is obvious enough, which is the whole purpose of the guy even showing off the product, when they should have just used a hook that could have been more relatable to the audience instead, which would actually target the audience much better and make them actually convert into a buyer. And lastly, the clips of showing off the product needs to be much more faster paced, just so you can keep the viewer engaged as long as possible, because keeping their retention high throughout the entire video is the key thing to making your video actually go viral and getting pushed out to the algorithm. So just really focus on things that will make the viewer engage with the video and watch the entire video, because these are the two main things that actually makes your products go viral. So now that you know what a bad video looks like, let's go over what a good video looks like. So firstly, the clips are very congruent with the audio, and this is the absolute key to making your video look as appealing as possible to your audience, since of course we want the video to look aesthetic so we keep the retention high. And also really focus on whenever the beat of the background audio changes, your clip changes as well with it. And then of course the background of the video is in a nice scenery, which is the key to going viral, because nobody wants to watch a product video that is being recorded in a rundown place inside or outside. And like I said, making the video look aesthetic as possible is key. And then the next key thing that you guys want to do is to have fast-paced clips, because this will keep the viewer engaged. You're going to want to have clean editing, good lighting in the background, and then of course high-quality recorded clips. If you guys are trying to start dropshipping with an Android, please save for an iPhone, because I cannot stress it to you enough that having an iPhone is so important. 90% of people that actually look at your video will be looking at it from an iPhone. And if you guys have all these foreign looking things such as different emojis and different text from actually posting on your Android and editing on your Android, then it will just throw the viewer completely off. And as you guys saw by the hook, the targeted audience is easily able to know that the word candy doesn't actually mean candy, and they're making it known that this is a easier way to roll your you know what. Then also the congruent hand movements moving from the right side of the screen to the center is just going to make the video so much more satisfying for the viewer to watch and so much more enjoyable. It kind of gives a dopamine effect, making the video look super smooth, which will just keep the viewer on the video much longer, and also giving your video a higher chance of being engaged with. And I know me and you can definitely agree on that. So just focus on those things and you will be one step further to making a viral video. And if you're still confused on how to exactly record and edit a viral video, just go to my channel and watch this video on me doing a live demonstration of me recording and editing a viral TikTok. And of course, those aren't the only requirements that you guys are going to want to be focusing on to create a viral video. So if you haven't yet, go watch that video. And you guys should of course have a much better understanding of what your video should actually have. So now that you know what a good and bad video has, so you guys don't make any more mistakes, let's go over the essential equipment that you guys should really be using inside of your videos to make it a much easier process when you guys are actually recording your videos. And not only an easier process, but it will make it more of a professional process, allowing your videos to actually look more professional, more aesthetic, and to actually go viral. And it's very simple. I'm sure you guys already know what these are. Of course, you're gonna need a phone tripod that looks like this. You could get one off Amazon for like 15 to 20 bucks. It doesn't have to be the craziest quality one. It just has to be one like this that can adjust. And then of course, you guys are gonna want a ring light like this. Doesn't have to be like this one, of course, but once you guys do get more capital built up, you guys could get ring lights, soft boxes, and you guys can, of course, get into all the fancy equipment that makes your recording process much easier. And these things are literally the only things that you guys need. If you guys are recording other products, then maybe a chest mount would be necessary. but it's really just this and this that you guys need. So now that you know how to be optimizing your For You page and what a good and bad video is, so you guys don't make a bad video, of course, let's go over some Shopify apps to convert as many people as possible that enter your website. So we're gonna jump on the computer and we're gonna be going over the apps that are not only gonna increase your AOV, but it's gonna also increase your conversion rate, your abandoned checkouts, and a bunch of good things like that. And there's not too many things that you guys need to install, so let's get to it. So the very first app that you guys do need installed is Booster Page Optimizer. And of course, this should be pretty self-explanatory, but this is just gonna make your store speed so much quicker, so no customer has any type of delay whenever they are scrolling through your website trying to buy your product. And then the next thing that you guys need, of course, is catching bundle quantity breaks. And this is perfect for bundles, and you guys can also upsell your products with this. So I'm sure all of you guys have seen something that has looked like this. So if you guys didn't know, now you know what exactly those competitors' websites are using when they do have these quantity breakdowns, such as the Single, Duo, and Trio. And this is really just going to increase your AOV. I've seen some people only have a $40 product, and with that $40 product, they were able to make over $100 in one single order, which is going to be perfect key for you guys to actually increase your order value. Because of course, if we want to hit that $10,000 mark as quick as possible, you guys need to be implementing apps like these inside of your store, because I promise you, if you guys are just only selling them the one product, no upsells, no discounts, anything like that, it's going to be so much harder hitting that 10K number. And the next thing is going to be PX Add to Cart button. And yes, this is a free app. Most of these apps are free. Some of them do cost money, but I promise you, once you guys are actually going viral, you guys need to spend the money to get these apps, because they will help you out so much. But with the Add to Cart button, this is just going to make your product page much more engaging. It's going to make the Add to Cart button bounce, and this is just key to making them actually want to click on Add to Cart. And of course, this will increase your conversion rate much more, because people are going to be more intrigued to add it to their cart, and half the time they are going to check out. Not necessarily because of this app, but because they were already going to buy the product anyways. So this is really just going to encourage them to add the product to their cart. And then the very next thing is going to be text cart, SMS marketing, and AI. I don't know too much about the AI part, but the text cart app, this is going to help you recover your abandoned checkout. So whenever a customer enters their phone number at checkout, you guys will be able to send them a text message, and you guys could just throw them a discount, whether if that's buy one, get one free, or throw in a little coupon, and most likely they do convert. And not only but you can as well make thousands of extra dollars if you guys are consistently doing big numbers, because you guys will get a lot of abandoned checkouts. And I'm sure if you guys have dropshipped before, you guys may see 100 checkouts and maybe only 20 people have actually completed the checkout. So if you guys add this in, you guys could just recover all of those abandoned checkouts much easier. And of course, you guys will be collecting much more money than you guys wouldn't have had if you guys did not install this app. And the very next app that you guys are going to want to have, it is an essential, is going to be after sell post purchase upsell. And you guys will just be able to have upsells and downsells after the person checks out, and this will increase your average order value. And you guys don't need to just upsell them the product. You guys can upsell them other things, whether if that's skip the line shipping or insurance. There's so many different things that you guys can upsell with this app, and you guys will make so much more money if you guys add these little simple things in. It may take 30 minutes to an hour to set up, but once you guys do have it set up, it is set up, and you guys don't need to worry about it anymore. And then you guys will be collecting money that you guys wouldn't have collected if you guys didn't have these apps installed. And last but not least, we have Zendrop, and this is going to be your supplier. And not only they are going to be your supplier, but they are the best supplier to use when it comes to automatically fulfilling your orders, having the best quality, and not just that, but the best price for your products. And of course, when you guys are creating your Shopify store, it is extremely important to have a supplier that has fast shipping times and also provides a good quality product to your customer. Because the last thing that you guys want is to get charged back for those two things that you guys are lacking. So as of course, I'm sure you guys have all heard of Zendrop if you guys are not brand new to dropshipping. And I'm sure as you guys already know, but if you guys are using suppliers like CJ Dropshipping, AutoDS, DSers, all those type of platforms, they are third-party companies, and they are actually dropshipping these products to you to fulfill the orders with from AliExpress. And of course, that can take weeks to months to deliver to your customer, especially when it's coming from China. So that's not something that you guys are gonna wanna have, because you guys will not only have angry customers, but you guys will get tons of chargebacks. But that's not going to be the case when you guys are using a supplier like Zendrop, because they can get the product delivered to your customer within 3 to 5 days, if not 1 to 2 weeks. And the reason why that is because they are not a third-party company, and they actually have sourcing agents and also warehouses based inside of the US that they actually own. And of course, they have auto fulfillment, so you guys never have to worry about manually fulfilling any of your orders. So you guys can really just focus on creating more content for your dropshipping store. Unlike other suppliers, you guys have to manually fulfill these orders, taking so much more time away from you. And if you guys are worried about them not having your products on hand, then that chance is super slim, because they have over 2 million products in their entire catalog that you guys could choose from. And like I said, since they own warehouses inside of the US, you guys can source your products with a private supplier from them. Unlike other suppliers, they are fulfilling through AliExpress and basically just drop shipping the product to you. And also, if anybody ever wants a refund for the product, they have a refund policy that not only refunds you, but it also refunds the customer as well. So you guys are both not losing out on money. And I've personally been using them since 2021 when I first started dropshipping, so I can say they are a very credible source to use. You guys can't compare Zendrop in the slightest to any other single supplier with all the features that they have listed on their website. But not to mention, but if you guys upgrade your plan, you guys will get a free trial, and you guys will also get access to live group coaching calls. And it's not just me promoting some random supplier. I'm promoting them because I reached out to them to help you guys get a discount, so you guys can have a easier process fulfilling your orders, and so you guys don't get scammed by other suppliers. So the offer they gave me here is that when you guys sign up, they will give you $200 in order credits for free, pretty much just allowing you to have 100% profit margins for the first 10 orders if you guys are selling your product for something like $20. And if you guys want me to be real with you, there's no other supplier doing better things like this. So if you guys want to claim that $200 in free order credits by literally just signing up with them, there will be a link down in the description, so do not forget about that. So with everything that I went over, guys, hitting that 10K month shouldn't be a huge problem for you anymore. All you guys have to do is stay patient and continue testing as many products as possible. And as always, make sure each piece of content that you guys do post becomes better and better over time, and that you continue learning to master the skill of going viral. It's not going to be an overnight success. It really does take time if you guys do want to succeed with organic dropshipping. And of course, there's always going to be room for improvement, even as someone like me that has done multiple 6 figures before. So if you really want to master organic dropshipping the same way that I have, in the same way that my students inside of my coaching program has done as well, I did just reopen my mentorship program after closing it off for a month. So if you are interested in personally getting coached by me, then there will be a link down in the description to book a call with me, and we'll discuss everything about your goals and even if I can help you reach those goals. And of course, this isn't just something I can accept everybody into, since I am personally coaching each person one-on-one. So don't think if you just apply, you're automatically going to get inside of the program. So take the application serious before you guys actually book the call. I'm a one-man army running the entire process myself. So like I said, if you guys are a good fit for my program, you guys will be accepted as soon as possible, and I will get you inside of the program. So not only you can make more money, but you guys can also help out the people around you make more money as well. And as of course, if you guys are not subscribed already, make sure you guys go do that and turn on those post notifications. And if you guys found this video helpful at all, make sure you guys go drop a comment down below and like the video. And without anything more needed to be said, I'll catch you guys in the next video.